Hi, I'm AJ Nash, digital intelligence advocate for Authenticate, with another Intel drop. Now, today I want to talk about what I call the quiet pursuit, which is all about investigative OPSEC, particularly during incident response events. Now, something most incident response playbooks don't say is that the moment we discover a breach might be the exact moment we lose control of it. CrowdStrike's latest threat report found that e-crime breakout time has dropped to just 48 minutes, with the fastest recorded times being 51 seconds. Now, that's not a typo. 51 seconds from initial foothold to lateral movement. So it makes sense that security organizations spend enormous resources on detection. Faster alerts, better telemetry, reduced dwell time. Those are all good things, but there's a dangerous assumption baked into most response plans because we think that once we know about an intrusion, the advantage shifts to us. But that's not always true. In fact, depending on how we respond, the advantage might actually shift to the attacker. See, when sophisticated adversaries know we've found them, they don't just sit passively waiting to be ejected. They deploy secondary payloads, they destroy forensic evidence, they trigger undiscovered capabilities. What looked like a contained incident becomes a multi-front battle with an adversary who now knows what we know. In the intelligence community, we understood that the best operations were the ones when the target never knew what was going on. The same principle applies to breach investigation. It's just in reverse. The investigator's dilemma is about how to learn everything about the threat actors without them learning anything about us. Now, that means our investigation activity needs to be completely isolated from our production environment. Research should appear to originate from somewhere other than our compromised network. And we need an internal audit trail for our investigation, for operational review and potential legal proceedings. The organizations that handle incidents most effectively move quickly while staying quiet. They gather intelligence, build their understanding, and then act with precision. The goal isn't just to understand what happened, it's to understand it thoroughly enough to respond decisively without triggering the escalation that turns a bad situation into a catastrophe. You want to know more about this? Well, check out my blog on Authenticate's website for the whole story. Okay, that's all the time I have for now. Until next time, stay vigilant.